This 1976 $1 coin looks ordinary, but it can be worth thousands. Here's the full untold history that collectors don't want you to know. In the year 1976, the United States of America was celebrating its bicentennial 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was a monumental occasion marked by parade ceremonies and commemorative events across the nation. The United States Mint joined in on this historic celebration by producing a unique series of coins that would forever be etched into the memories of collectors and patriots alike. Among them was the $1 coin known today as the 1976 Eisenhower dollar. But it was not just another coin. It carried symbols, stories, and a deep-rooted connection to American history and pride. The Eisenhower dollar had been in production since 1971, featuring the likeness of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse, and an image of an eagle landing on the moon on the reverse designed by Frank Gasparo. However, the 1976 version was different. Instead of the usual design, the bicentennial dollar showcased a new reverse designed by Dennis R. Williams, featuring the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This imagery was not only powerful, it symbolized freedom, history, and the American space achievement. The obverse retained the image of Eisenhower, but with the dual date 1976 to honor the bicentennial celebration. This coin was released in two primary compositions: the copper-nickel-clad version used for general circulation, and the 40% silver version minted especially for collectors. The silver-clad versions were not released into circulation, and were only available through special bicentennial coin sets purchased directly from the mint. These collector versions are still highly sought after today, especially in uncirculated and proof condition. The production of the bicentennial dollar began in 1975 and carried into 1976. Interestingly, no Eisenhower dollars were dated 1975. All those produced in that period carried the dual date 1976. This made the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar instantly unique among American coinage. The coins were minted at three facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins from Philadelphia bear no mint mark. Those from Denver carry the D mark, and those from San Francisco are marked with an ES. The ones minted in San Francisco included both the uncirculated silver versions and proof strikes, which featured a highly polished mirror-like background and frosted design elements. Despite being produced in large quantities, the bicentennial dollars were not widely used in everyday commerce due to their size and the public's general unfamiliarity with the Eisenhower dollar series. Instead, many were saved by collectors and individuals who recognize their historical significance today. These coins often surface in collections, estate sales, and coin shops, where their value can vary significantly based on condition, composition, and rarity. Some examples of the 1976 Eisenhower dollar, particularly those in pristine condition or struck in silver proof, can fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars at auction, especially if graded by professional services like PCGs or NGC coins that receive high grades such as MS67 or higher, are particularly valuable due to their rarity in such condition. Beyond their monetary value, the bicentennial dollars carry immense historical and emotional significance. They are physical reminders of a proud moment in American history, a celebration of freedom, perseverance, and unity. They connect generations, reminding young collectors and seasoned numismatists alike of the story behind the coin, the design, the symbols, and the pride of a nation that had come so far in 200 years. In terms of mintages, the 1976 D-clad version had over 117 million struck, while the P version had over 177 million. The silver S version saw approximately 4 million produced, and the S-clad proof had over 7 million minted. Each of these figures gives us insight into their relative scarcity and desirability among collectors today. The story of the bicentennial dollar is also a story of art and symbolism. Dennis Williams, the young designer of the reverse, was just 20 years old at the time, and his selection marked a significant moment in numismatic history. He was one of the youngest artists ever to design a coin for the United States Mint. His Liberty Bell and Moon design was selected through a national competition launched in 1973, intended to capture the spirit of the American bicentennial. The result was a design that balanced traditional patriotic imagery with contemporary relevance. It captured both the legacy of the Founding Fathers and the achievements of modern America in space exploration. Collectors today are often drawn to the subtle details of the coin, the crispness of the strike, the shine of the proof fields, the contrast of the frosted elements, and even the alignment of the die. All these technical aspects contribute to a coin's grade, and ultimately its market value. For example, deep cameo proofs which exhibit strong contrast and sharp definition can demand premium prices in the collector market. Additionally, errors and varieties also influence the desirability of the 1976 dollar. Some coins feature doubling on the lettering or design elements. Others show striking issues such as off-center strikes, die clashes, or planche flaws. While rare, these anomalies add another layer of intrigue and potential value for those lucky enough to find them. The market for bicentennial Eisenhower dollars has seen periodic surges, especially when popular media or coin influencers highlight specific varieties or rare high-grade examples. For instance, a 1976 silver-proof graded PR70 deep cameo by PCGs once sold for over $4,000. Similarly, pristine examples in mint state 68 or higher can exceed prices of $5,000 depending on demand and certification. This coin remains a staple in many collections, often included in typesets, U.S. history displays, and thematic bicentennial collections. Its size, weight, and striking appearance make it stand out among modern American coinage, and its symbolic value continues to resonate with those who cherish the story of the United States, its founding, and the progress it has made. Over time, as fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation, and as interest in historical coins continues to grow, the demand and value for the 1976 Eisenhower dollar is likely to increase, making it not just a historical keepsake, but a potential investment for future generations of collectors. The bicentennial dollar is more than just a piece of currency. It is a timeless artifact, a story etched in metal, a symbol of a nation's pride and progress. Its journey from design to distribution, and finally to the hands of collectors around the world, reflects the spirit of the American people, their creativity, determination, and respect for history. Owning a piece of this legacy is like holding a moment in time preserved forever in a single coin. And as we continue to look back on the coins of the past, we find not just metal, but meaning, not just currency, but culture. The 1976 $1 coin tells that story with quiet power and lasting grace.